What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Would you rather have an incredibly annoying high-pitched voice or a really deep, manly voice?
Really deep, manly voice for sure. Is that even a question?
Too deep, though, is like you can't even
that's
understand what
true.
the fuck you're saying.
I've been tired, so my voice has been sexy as fudge, dude. I'm like singing these. I'm like, baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. How about you? Low, right?
Yeah, it's got to be low. Too high is like obscene.
Yeah, like, do you want to get laid or not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of. It doesn't really matter for me at this point, but maybe a low voice would help.
High, people wouldn't even want to talk to you. At least
Yeah.
low, that people would be like, I got to see what his dick looks like. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So anyway.
maybe then high, because I don't really want people to want to see my. Would you rather always have a full phone battery or a full gas tank?
Oh, gas tank.
Duh,
I hate
right? I
getting
mean,
gas so much.
It sucks.
I'm going to buy
It's
an
so
$80,000 Tesla just so I don't have to do it anymore. Because
Bro,
it drives
I'm
me
thinking
fucking
about it.
crazy.
Oh, I want one bad.
Would you rather have a full-blown mustache for a year or permanently hairy legs for 10 years?
I mean, both, dude. What do you mean?
I don't know.
I like the mustache. I'd go mustache for sure.
Like a full, like crazy big one.
Yeah, I mean, is it like Tim Allen and the Santa Claus? If I shave it off, it's just like I wash my face and it's
I
right
think
back.
so. Yep. I'm gonna call it. Yep.
Yeah, I'll go with that for sure.
Yeah, same here. I think a big ass mustache is something to be proud of.
Exactly. I don't
I've
even
been
have
working on
hairy
it
legs
since I was 9. So
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you rather die before or after your partner? I just picked the one.
I'm gonna say before, just so I don't have to get her one more like gift.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna call it quits before her birthday.
Yeah, right before.
Yeah, because
Day
actually, fun
before.
fact, she met me the day after my birthday, so forever I'll just get her one more like birthday gift before me. So
She
I
owes
told
you
her
one
that.
more.
I told her that a long time ago. I was like, listen, I'm pulling the plug, fucking January 20th, and just sorry, we're even now.
Seriously.
You know, you got to take what you can.
Oh, God. I just picked the first one I saw. That was so morbid. What's up?
Would you rather give up your phone or only wear Crocs for the rest of your life?
Dude, I'll wear some fucking Crocs. You think I care what I look like? I heard those bitches are comfortable anyway.
I don't have them, but people do exclaim about them for sure.
Yeah. I wear slides with socks, right? Isn't that supposed to be embarrassing? So I'm all about the Crocs.
I'm wearing them right now, slides with socks.
Dude, I got some You got Air Maxes, right?
90s,
Nike?
Yeah.
I got some myself, and they're comfy, dude.
Yeah, I mean.
Anyways, would you rather be gassy on a first date or your wedding night?
Wedding night, because by then, I mean, they already know kind of what kind of gas you're working with. First date, I mean,
sure.
You're probably not going to get through it.
Chances are I'm gassy on both of those nights, just like in general, and have been on first dates in the past. But I'd pick first date because I want to be at full bore on the wedding night. I'm going to be a little drunk. It's going to be hard to kind of focus anyway. If I'm ripping stinky farts, I won't be able to lay it down the way I want to, you know.
I get you. I got one more, and then let's start this bitch.
All right, let's do it.
Would you rather clog a toilet on the first date or the first day on the new job? This one's tough, man.
That is tough. I'm gonna say.
Wait. First date is gonna be like at your house or something.
At my house?
At her house,
and she
not
like
a restaurant.
needs to, at her house.
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
I'm gonna say job. I think because then.
Man.
You know, I'm cool with being the guy that clogged the toilet for my job. You know, it's like that's funny.
Sure.
The bosses are like, "What do you bring to the table?" And I'm like, "Some hefty shits." You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully a plunger. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll pick one up on the way tomorrow.
Oh man, I'm with you, but I also love the idea of just making that other person so uncomfortable.
True.
And not know what to do.
And if they make it through that, they're the one, right?
If
like,
I happen to clog a toilet on a first date, I would break that fucking toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would for sure just fucking Van Damme kick it right off its fucking hinges just so I wouldn't have to be like, it's clogged also. I'd be like, I'm sorry. I went into a fit of joy and I knocked your fucking toilet off its hinges.
I actually don't use toilet paper. I just undress and shower every time that I shit, which is like 6 times a day. So I wouldn't even have that problem. I'm not even worried about it.
Awesome.
I
Well,
actually have one more.
Go ahead.
Would you rather spend an overtime shift with your annoying boss, or would you rather spend a whole day with your mother-in-law?
Start the show, bro. Let's start the show. Let's do this. Well, there we go.
Happy or sad, it's story time with two fucking idiots.
Hey man, football's back. It's Sunday. We're recording this on Sunday, and football's back. And guess what that means?
What does it mean, Jordan?
The football is back.
It's back. Am I supposed to know what it means? Did I?
I don't know. Sometimes I throw word like sentences out there for you, hoping that you're going to do something more with it. And when you don't, I just don't have an answer either. So I just pretty much repeat what I first said. So that's
football's back, baby.
Football's back.
It's
baby.
back.
I haven't watched anything, and me and you talked on the phone maybe a half hour ago,
something
and
like that.
you were letting me know that the Packers are losing.
Yeah,
and it feels
knowing
good.
who listens to this podcast faithfully. I feel bad saying this, but it's like
we're not going to trash the Packers.
No,
I mean,
no.
They're already doing it themselves.
They're taking care of business, but that's
as
rude.
of right now, it is 17-3, and I know I'm gonna put my fucking foot right in my goddamn mouth.
Oh yeah.
It's 17-3 at halftime. Packers they had like fucking 14 offensive plays the entire first half.
That's it.
But as Robbie and I have gone to experience in our lives, if there's anybody that can come back from a weird deficit, it's Aaron Rodgers
and the
Packers. So as much as I feel happy, I know that when we're done recording, it'll be fucking like 37-28 Packers somehow.
Yeah, I was gonna say 52-49. Like the reason why it hurts so bad is like we're over here like on our high horse, and even if the Packers don't put a single another point on the board, there's just so much ammunition for them to be like, all right, sorry, we lost one game. How about you? How many games have you lost? The Bears.
Exactly. Dude, my least favorite thing, I'm such a realist when it comes to sports. I can definitely talk shit with some of the best, but I know what the truth is. You know what I mean? Like I could talk shit all I want, but so one time I remember somebody on Facebook, because that's where fucking terrible memes are shared. Shared a picture of a toilet seat with like the Green Bay G as like the outline of it, basically. And in my mind, I was like, that's funny, I guess. But guess what, Bears fans, including myself, the C for the Bears is literally a toilet fucking seat. It's literally a
public toilet seat.
Yeah, like not even, oh God, I was so mad. Like, why wouldn't you make that? You're just going to remind them that. Anyway,
like they're not bothering us right now. I was bartending on Saturday night, and this guy came in to pick up his food. I don't. Maybe he played for the Packers. He had like a Packers beanie on, Packers like nice zip up.
Sure.
And I was like, hey, oh no, a Packers fan, because we have to do is attack the person personally. I have to be like, yeah, your mom didn't love you, and that's why the Packers suck, but. And he was just like, hey, good luck on the season, man, for the Bears.
Really?
I like Justin Fields. And I was like, you're not making it any easier for me here, guy. All right? Like,
and you've already professed your love for Aaron Rodgers. So
I love Aaron Rodgers.
It doesn't help. Yeah, no, I just hope everyone does well. Honestly, the Bears haven't played yet. So right now I'm just feeling optimistic, super happy. I know after fucking Andy Dalton goes out there and pisses down his leg, I'm going to be fucking angry. But
well, we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully.
When do you think Justin Fields comes in?
I don't know, third quarter probably.
Okay. Game 5, game 10, no, game 1.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah, we were saying like longest intro ever, by the way, but we were saying that like getting into football season, you turned the game on for like 1 second, like you could hear people cheering and who'd you say? Troy Aikman's like, they're gonna send it to replay, and
literally, it's just it's this weird feeling you get, and I always claim that I'm not like this big football fan, because I don't think I am, but then every fucking football season starts, I'm like, my old friend, football, Like,
seriously,
I've spent too many fucking weekends where the fantasy players that are listening to this will definitely understand this. When you watch like the Sunday ticket package or whatever, it's like I can't remember what the fuck it's called now.
Yeah.
Whatever. Red Zone.
Ticket.
Yeah. The dude that starts out, the fucking Chris Hansen, I think his name is, and that might not be true. He literally says 7 hours of commercial-free football, whatever. And every time I hear that, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do this. Come on, Ezekiel Elliott, fucking run this ball in. But then when the final game ends, he's like, you've just watched 7 hours. And I always have this feeling of, I just sat here for fucking 7 hours and didn't do fucking anything.
Thanks for reminding me, Chris Hansen, right?
It's so fucking bad, man.
Isn't that the guy that busts pedophiles on TV?
It is, but I'm pretty sure his name is that as well.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, hey, listen, man. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the show.
Episode 46.
46?
That was a really long intro. That was like 5 fucking minutes.
That's perfect, though, because I really wanted to talk about football because I'm amped the fuck up.
It is exciting, right?
So,
like, you gotta play it one down at a time, as they say.
Like,
you know,
it smells like grass outside. Should lace up my cleats and hit the field. Maybe run a 40 or 2.
Yeah, maybe.
In 11 and a half seconds. Go ahead.
Episode 46. Rob and we tried to find a name.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anyone.
Oh man, some of them are fucking easy, and some of them I'm like digging into. Like, I don't know, are there any Formula One racers that do this? Like, I don't even know.
And I was looking for 47 because I'm all fucked up because we're a day late and $1 short. So
that's true, but we settled on one, and episode 46, the Andy Pettitte episode.
Yeah, and just for people who aren't, who is that, Jordan?
He's a pitcher. He played for the Yankees. I think he played for the Astros as well, but mostly for the Yankees.
Sure.
He won like 5 championships. He lefty. Basically, like everything I wanted to be in life was Andy Pettitte.
A lefty gunslinger.
Even to the fact that he used to cover like his entire mouth with his glove when he was like looking in for signs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just stole that. I was like 11 and just was like, I'm going to do this from now on. Basically, yeah. And no, he's a good pitcher. I don't have all of his fucking stats. I think he had like 250 wins, something around there. So just pretty good. But he also played for the fucking Yankees. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, everybody that got on the Yankees by accident has a ring just because
seriously
they won 27 in 100 years. Like, that's a pretty good ratio.
That's just amazing.
But
that's crazy.
Couple cool things about Andy Pettitte. He was involved in that like 2007 like Mitchell report that came out that said like, hey, these are the guys that are using steroids.
Yeah,
and
they're on the juice.
Guess what he did?
What?
He just came out and was like, yeah, there was like 3 days last February where I had an elbow injury and just like took some HGH to try to come back. And like the ramifications of that, bro. No one gave a shit.
No one cared because he was just like, yeah, I fucking did it.
Yeah, he was like, I did it. Sorry. Trying to, make my elbow not hurt.
Yeah.
And everybody just was like, we get it, Andrew.
Sure.
Carry on. And everybody else was like, Barry Bonds, you can go to hell. Like, people were fucking so mad at the hitters. But Andy Pettitte, they were just like, we get it. Throwing the ball's hard.
Yeah, it is hard. And how does HGH work? Do you like drink it? Do they shoot you with a needle? You gotta,
I want to say it's probably needle. Like, it's got to be.
Yeah.
That seems more seedy to me.
Intravenous.
Like, if it was like a Flintstone vitamin, nobody would care. But like a fucking needle is like, look at that guy. He's doing some illegal shit over there.
I'll eat anything in the shape of a Flintstone. You know what I mean? Like,
you shape anything into Dino, and it's mine.
Oh yeah, dude,
it's mine.
Bam Bam. I just was like wanted to be big and strong like him when I was a kid. But
I think I've had those maybe like twice in my life because my parents were like, "Get the great value kind. They're the exact same." And I was like, "Dad,
they're not the fucking same. They don't taste the same." I actually, I'll skip Sawyer one and I'll eat one every now and then.
Yeah.
And I eat one vitamin every week and a half, and I'm like, just doing my part to stay healthy out here,
I think I was I took some one-a-days for like, I don't know, 30 days, and then I ran out, and then I was like, well, I mean, I'm not going to go to the store and get more. Like, that seems ridiculous.
I started taking like fish oil and a multivitamin. And I don't know if it was the fish oil or I just am pretty sure I have IBS, but I haven't been to the doctor in like 8 years. But it impacted my colon, dude. I had like the worst 3 days of my life. And I was like, I don't give a shit about my joints. My fucking anus cannot feel like this, you know?
Are you a supplement guy otherwise, though?
Not really, but I was like, we're getting to that age where I'm like, start taking Century one a day or whatever.
Sure. I'm eating Activia right now. I really need Jamie Lee Curtis to stay off my back.
Anything to stay regular, dude, you know?
No, man, I'm not really, but I did delve into some Onnit products at one point in my life. Yeah, because I was listening to fucking Rogan, you know, all the time, and
sure.
Alpha Brain, man, sounded like it was a fun fucking thing.
It sounds great.
Who wouldn't want to be more like on it, basically?
Good one.
And so I took some, and in about 3 days, I realized I was having fucking nightmares, like the most lucid, scary ass, fucking terrifying dreams. And I wasn't correlating the two. I was like, wow, that fucking shellfish I had yesterday was really impacting me. And like after like a week, I was like, what has changed in my life that I am just I can't fucking fall asleep and without fearing for my life.
Why did my grandma cut off my fingers last night?
And then I basically put two and two together. And I think I read some like articles that people were like, yeah, this shit can fuck you up if you're not ready for it.
Stay hard, bro. If you can't handle those bad dreams, you don't deserve the Alpha Brain benefits. So.
I think I had like 10 left maybe, and I called Alpha Brain or on it and was like, listen, I just can't do it. I'm really sorry. You guys do say in your fucking ads that if you don't like it, you get your money back. So like they gave me my money back.
Dude,
and
you are, and I mean this as a compliment, you are the king of like exchanging items and getting your money back. I envy that in you so much that you're just like, yeah, I slept on this bed for 11 years and my back just started to hurt. And they're like, yeah, sure. Yeah. You're just honest though. And so they just exchange.
I tend to, I can definitely, I've returned many a thing. So yeah,
you're a consumer, you know?
Yeah. I think there's some things that we pay too much for to not be what you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So whenever I do return things, I am just honest. I returned some headphones one time and literally the guy was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I have an iPhone, MacBook, iPad. This shit isn't as good as the Apple products that I have. Like it doesn't talk to each other well. I'm like, these are Sony's. I'm sure they're nice, but I want it when I flip open that fucking case for it to immediately pair with everything that I've ever owned in my life. And this isn't doing it. And the guy was like, it's understandable. No problem.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I get it. Because people get it.
Yeah, exactly.
They're too afraid to say it.
So I returned this Alpha Brain, and I had like probably like 10 pills left. And I'll be honest, one day I was like sick. I had some NyQuil, and I was like, let's see some fucked up shit. And I took like 3 or 4, and I was like
October 28th.
I was ready. Like I didn't have to work the next day. Like I was like, I'm ready to fucking go into the danger zone. I don't know what's happening. And once I was out, though, I was out. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done with this. This is too much.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Steph was like, what are you doing? And I was like, don't worry about it. And just took a whole
going
mouthful.
All in tonight. Yeah, fuck it.
I was like, I don't know. I took 1 pill, and I was pretty scared. So let me take 3 or 4, and let's fucking ride the lightning. Let's do
it. That's how horror movies are made, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, so.
Oh, that's so funny. But anyways... welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back.
We're in, dude. Feeling good today. Feeling so tired. I've been so busy.
Yeah.
Just working nonstop and
dude, being an adult fucking blows.
Oh man, it's tough, really. It's hard.
It's not fun. It's fun that you can just do whatever you want, but it's also sucky that you can't do anything you want.
Yeah.
Just have to work.
I woke up halfway to work. Yes. I mean, that sums it up for me at least. So I don't know. We're all living the same life, but I was like passing dog and suds in Grays Lake, and I was like, oh shit. Like I'm awake and I'm halfway to work. How did this happen, you know?
That is terrifying when you get to somewhere and you're like, I don't even recall driving here. This is
right. I do recall it kind of, but you know what I mean? Like
I do know what you mean.
That fog, yeah. You were I work pretty early regularly, and you work early.
Yeah, I work at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, brag about it.
And it's like so great. By like noon, I am exhausted, and I know that I have like 3 or 4 hours more ready to go home.
Yeah, for real. Just 5 to 5, no problem.
Work went like gangbusters until we went on vacation, and then we came back, and it was kind of like, all right, you know what? It's not as bad as it was. Maybe I don't have to work as much. And now it's kind of creeping towards that fucking nonsense level again. Of course. Because what's going to happen now, it's the end of the year, basically, in business terms. And there are sales and fucking people just like want to hit their fucking quota for the year. So they have all this surplus, and it's going to be fucking chaos.
They've been saving up orders, that could wait.
For real. So it's kind of going to be nuts for the next couple of
But then
months.
You're off for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then you're like, wow, work's not so bad. That's how they get you, you know?
Oh, yeah. Once you get to Thanksgiving, it is kind of like you get this false sense of, hey, listen, we got family. We got everything.
We love each other.
And then, it's hard. So
grateful that I just spent all of my savings on some toys and a fucking turkey. Like, I'm so excited.
I don't know if we mentioned this in the last pod, but we're going to play softball this year.
Oh, yeah. I knew that, but I don't know if it was in the podcast.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Probably.
I ran out of alpha brain, so I can't
Steph been talking shit?
No, but we're trying to like buy equipment that we maybe previously didn't have, or we want to upgrade because Steph hasn't bought a glove since she was like fucking 9. Of course. And dude, I realized like when I was growing up, I had a glove. I had a first baseman's glove too, pretty early on in my life because I was left-handed, and that's where I was going to play.
Your dad was smart. He knew what to do.
But I never had like my own bat until I was like maybe 13, and then in high school I got one, and that was it. But I know kids that have been like decked out since they were like 6, and dude, that shit is so expensive, man.
Yeah,
like I don't even understand how you would ever like. God forbid Sawyer wants to do anything in his life. You're fucked. Like there's no way you're gonna be able to pay for all of the things that you want to be able to give him.
Yeah. I'm panicking, but thanks. Yeah, let's talk about it. Like, please don't want to play hockey for the love of God.
Seriously, dude. Just teach him like chess or something where he can.
I'm working on golf. Let's just get you one set of Adams golf clubs. You know what I mean? That's
probably a decent, like, what is it, like couple $100 to start out, and you're good for a couple of years. Like, Jesus Christ, man. I bought a glove, a softball glove, because I never had one before.
It's bigger, right? Like longer.
Yeah, it's like this one's like a 14-incher.
Oh,
I have like a couple different gloves from my life.
Is it called the Shaq Diesel? Or?
No, but it should be. Yes,
it should be. Yeah,
but it was like $70. Rawlings, I like Rawlings.
Wow,
decent amount of money. Nothing crazy.
Not crazy, but that's even.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
We went to Dick's the other day to like just see what else they have, and they have a wall of fucking gloves that are like $250 and above. And I'm like, what the fuck? How are you as a parent supposed to like compete? Like
little Johnny's got the fucking $275 glove that catches the ball for him. It's like
seriously. When I got to high school, that was my first time of being like, oh, was my family poor? Actually, because I played with some kids that were like, "Oh, that's my infielder's glove," and I was like, "Your infielder's glove?
Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? I have one glove. What are you talking about?" Or whatever it is.
I catch the ball and feel just fine with this one. So.
I remember guys playing like shortstop and second base with a glove that was like no bigger than their hand, and it was just like because it's easier to get the ball out. I get why it exists, but. I was like, I don't know, my outfielder's glove from 7 years ago is still okay. I feel like I don't know.
Seriously,
I don't know.
That's interesting. That is so interesting.
It's too expensive, dude.
Sawyer has a bat. They all have.
Oh, you got a bat for him?
They all have their own bats, but like they're the kid bats. It was like probably $25. It wasn't that bad. There's probably no technology in it, or whatever they juice these bats up with. Mr. Pettitte.
Yeah.
What are we juicing with?
My dad bought me a bat from Play It Again Sports when I was probably like 10 maybe.
Yeah.
And it was for a 45-year-old softball player. Like it was a fucking heavy. It was too heavy. I couldn't fucking swing it. And His
You hit
idea
some
was
fucking
like
dingers, huh?
his idea was like you're gonna grow into it, which I guess is true. But in 6 years, like I'm not
like,
big enough, Dad.
Can I grow into it for 3 and then get a new one? What
Kids,
are we talking
kids
about
that age were swinging like 15-ounce bats, and I'm over there with like a 31-ounce, like
Yeah.
just swinging. I can't even like keep my balance. It's not good.
Oh, hilarious, dude.
But, so you've been working a lot. You got
Yes,
like
sir.
fucking 8 jobs now.
Yes, sir. Yeah, like 4, kind of 3 or 4.
What you should do is start going to garage sales and start looking for the flip, bro. Just add another like crazy adventure to your life that you don't have time for.
I literally was talking to someone and I was like, yeah, this is my schedule, 7 days a week, this and that. And I'm like, oh, no, yeah, I got to go record a podcast tonight. And we're like, dang, dude, how much stuff are you doing? I'm like, well, the podcast is fun. Like, I'm catching up with my buddy. So it's more of a like relaxed thing than a stress, luckily.
Whenever I have to tell it, I normally make it a bigger thing than it is.
Sure.
Like they're like, a podcast. I'm like, yeah, you can't just not everyone can just have a podcast.
Yeah, it's
even though that's 100% true.
Yeah, literally anyone could sit down and record themselves having a conversation.
But not 46 episodes, bro. I mean, that is a lot.
I'm proud of us, dude. It's weird. It's so weird, man.
For sure.
But speaking of,
I'm proud and ashamed at the same time.
I know. I'm
so proud of us. And then when somebody asks me about it, I'm like, dude, you don't want to know. Don't go on the internet. Don't even search it for anybody.
2 fucking idiots. That's what we are.
For sure.
Well, it's just I once again lost my train of thought, dude. Your brain is
so good, dude.
So good, dude. But yeah, I was happy to hear that I'm not the only weird person that watches camping videos.
Yep.
Stuke did mention that he subscribes to my guy Steve Wallace as well.
Yep. Which you called it sneaky camping, but he calls it stealth camping.
Stealth camping, yeah.
But sneaky camping sounds more fun to me.
It's like sneaky camping's like fun and no holds barred. You know,
there's s'mores involved. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Stealth is, and he takes it seriously. He's like, I'm gonna put my backpack down. I'm gonna go walk over to that path and see if anybody can see me in these woods. And he's like, I could see it a little bit, so I bought this blanket that's camouflaged. He like hangs it up and sleeps in a fucking hammock with a shelter. It's insane, man.
That is funny.
But anyways, yeah, I'm not the only weirdo. So
speaking of Stuke, Stuke and I and Robbie, we all have podcasts. I mean, whatever. Yeah, so Stuke a lot of the times will send us Snapchats of what like he thinks of the episode, or he wants to just like rebut something that we just said. And he hit us pretty good on this last one. So we have to make a retraction.
Sure.
So in the previous episode, we mentioned that Stuke did not draft a kicker or a defense because he was a moron. According to Stuke,
go ahead and finish it.
He did not draft a kicker or a defense because it was on purpose.
Okay. Here's what I'll say. I do remember that he didn't draft one on purpose. I knew that.
Sure.
But that doesn't change the fact that he's a moron. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, you can draft however you want. You can draft a good draft or a bad draft, or you could just be like Stuke and not draft a kicker or a defense. Yeah.
You could have like a good draft or like, Stuke, like a bad draft or like whatever. But I'm like, I'm getting primed because the date is set, my friend.
Oh, shit. When is it?
Well, it's actually between 1 of 2 days, but so
it's not
figured
set
it out.
Yet. Okay.
No, it's not. Okay, so they don't want me on the podcast is what I'm trying to get to. They pulled out. But I'm just going to show up anyway and just wait outside for them, and then when they leave, never mind. I probably shouldn't talk about that on recording, so.
But the date is set, though. At least you have an idea.
Yeah, between 1 and 2 days, it's in like a week and a half. So actually a week, because today's I don't even know what date it is, dude. I got like 4 hours of sleep,
dude.
I ran on Friday.
Yeah,
I went for a run/walk. You can cut that part out. And almost died afterwards.
Well,
like
your neighbor told you not to push it, bro.
I know he was right, and I did, and it was tough. But I like literally got back and lay down in the driveway. My mom was like looking out the door, and I, had my head. I was just listening to music and just letting my heart beat a little bit because I was so tired. She's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine." And then Sawyer came out and laid in the driveway with me. It was actually really fucking cute.
Yeah,
that's sweet hat.
That's funny.
And then I threw up. So that was my running experience on Friday. But I'm just gonna keep pushing it. So,
dude, we had some running going on yesterday. There are. All right, so Steph and I volunteered for this Reno's annual hot air balloon thing that goes on around here. So
volunteered with work, or it was like
it was through work, but yeah, it was through work, I guess.
Yeah,
there was only like 10 of us. It wasn't a big deal, but basically we volunteered to like help out a specific like balloon. Like people need help like setting the shit up and like whatever. We ended up going to these people, super fucking nice. It was like a mother, a daughter, and a husband. Yeah. And like they had been doing it for like 30 fucking years. Like they like live to do this. I don't know exactly what they get out of it. I was scared just watching balloons from the ground. Like
it's scary.
You know what, man? If you were like in a chair or any sort of metal contraption, I probably would feel better. But the fact that it's a wicker basket is so ridiculous to me.
Literally, you could buy one from Walmart for $15. Like, so what are we talking about here?
But it was cool. We got to set up one, and Steph and I, we got to hold open the balloon so they like turn on this gigantic fan that like fills it with air mostly, and then they fucking turn on the goddamn like crazy fire that they have. I'm talking about the fucking flame. Yeah, and I thought my goddamn beard was going to be seared off of my face because we were standing basically right in the path of the fire to the side of it, but it's still hot as fuck. Like the fire is hot, man. How big is the
fire?
Dude, it's huge.
I've always wondered how big that flame is.
It's probably like 8 to 10 feet, like shooting out of the fucking contraption.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, and like
that blows my mind.
This lady that was setting it up was like the fan's going, it's super loud. I can't hear a fucking thing. She comes up to me. She's like, "We're gonna go hot," and I was like, "What does that mean?" Like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Should I run? Like, should we get naked? What are we talking about?
She like feathered the flame a few times and then just turned it on full blast, and it was like, okay, this is hot. Okay, hot. It's really hot. It's so fucking hot.
How long do I have to hold this thing?
I legit was like hiding my head behind the part of the balloon because I couldn't fucking do it. But it lifted up like super fast after that because hot air rises, bro.
That's true. That's true.
And they got we had a pretty good time. I don't know. It was early as fuck that we had to get there, but it's kind of crazy to see hot air balloons that close because they always look like kind of small and silly, but they're fucking humongous in person.
Yeah, they just always look so beautiful. But how do you steer them?
It's literally just wind, dude. I asked this guy so many questions because I am generally curious about it.
Yeah,
like, I was like, I don't understand. And by the time he had said, like, I don't know, 10 things to me, I was pretending like I knew as well. And Steph was laughing at me. Like,
oh, yeah.
He was like looking. So his wife went up with like 3 people and he like see the balloon, obviously. And from far away, he was like, oh, she's going to catch that layer. She's going to catch it. Yep. I can see what she's doing. Good job, mama. And I was like, the fuck are you talking about? Apparently there's like different wind directions the higher you go. Like I don't know how it works.
Wow.
I know the wind that I feel. I don't know what the wind's doing 100 feet from now. But he kept saying stuff like that, and then there would be like a 1 mile an hour breeze, like not even fucking anything, and he'd be like, oh yeah, I feel it. And I'd look at Steph like, what the fuck? Like somebody burped on me. That's what I feel. Like,
oh my gosh, dude, that's
he's
so
like
funny.
so sensitive to the fucking wind that he like knew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There she is.
So we had to go run because when they landed, it was like way farther away from where we were trying to land.
Yeah.
And we were just like sprinting to get to the fucking area, and it was fucking chaos, dude.
That sounds fun, though.
Didn't bring a belt, so I'm just like trying to keep my pants up, and I wore the wrong shoes. It was super like the terrain was like on this gigantic dog park that we have out here. There's
you had a boner.
There's just like gopher holes like every fucking 9
slipping
feet.
on dog shit.
So, yeah, people are just like falling left and right, but it was crazy, dude. I don't know. It was
I'm just like imagining you and like Steph and a couple of coworkers being like, go, go, go.
Yeah, it was nuts. I kept asking, I was like, what if the balloon, have you ever like touched another balloon in the air? And they're like, yeah, it's awesome. I was like, that sounds fucking terrifying to me.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're the fucking Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean? Like, what are we?
Literally, dude. It was fucking chaos.
Jesus Christ, man.
But
yeah,
I think there was
awesome,
like
though.
I think there was like 70 to 80 balloons there. Like
what?
The whole fucking sky was full. We got some pictures and stuff. Maybe I'll try to put them in.
Wait, you guys have sky in Reno?
Yeah, dude. It rained on Thursday night super fucking hard.
Nice.
And it's like nice and normal right now. It's really, really cool. It's nice. Sorry.
Well, good for you.
Sorry, bro.
Good for you. Oh, wait. I don't want to get flagged for
don't do that.
singing popular music.
For singing Paramore.
Yeah, right? They're actually getting paid for that.
I saw that, and
got
I really don't
co-writing
care,
credit, so.
but I kind of do, sort of. I don't know how.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I understand, but like they're getting paid millions of dollars, and I feel kind of bad. I'm like, all right, you guys made some money, but then again, no, Paramore was huge. I keep thinking they're like this indie band that only I know about still. You know?
Yeah.
Like me and Haley. I mean, we go way back. I know all the words to Misery Business, but anyway,
I know a couple of them.
Yeah,
I know the classics.
What is it? What did it take to?
Oh yeah.
What is it?
It's I know.
Brag.
What I'm meant to brag.
Yeah,
but
brag.
She literally says break. Like it's
She does not say. It's not brag. That's what she's saying though.
Anyway,
sure. It's not
dude, we're like 30 minutes in.
Nice.
We went. Fucking fact. Fucking idiot.
Yep.
For some reason, we had 2 facts in a row, and Jared was very keen to call us out on that.
Was he?
I saw him yesterday.
He let us know,
and he was like, I haven't listened to the new episode yet, but it's a fucking idiot, right? And I was like,
wow.
yeah, it is. And he's like, because you did 2 facts in a row, and I was like, we get it.
Okay,
fucking dork.
All right, Jared.
Yeah, I was like, I know.
That.
I was like, we got confused. I don't know. It's a whole
happy.
thing.
We haven't even really addressed it, but like I know Jared now. You know,
do.
I met my arch nemesis, the bald bomber himself, as well as me. And yeah, we're buds actually. Him and I are starting a podcast as well. So me and Steph and me and your brother and
awesome. Kristen too,
Dude.
probably just cause.
Oh. Actually, I'm going to save that because I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Actually, I'll tell you off air and then maybe bring it up in the next episode. It's about Mike Finch. He's got some big things happening, actually. It's really, really cool.
Of course he does.
So stay tuned.
Anyway.
Hey, listen. I've hitched my fucking lasso to as many talented people as I can, and we're bringing each other up. Mostly, they're going to bring me up, hopefully. But, you know, if I get up there, we're all going. So
sounds good.
Anyway. Do you want me? You said you got a pretty hip fact, right?
We gotta add in the sound.
What sound?
You ready for some mind-blowing facts?
That one right there.
That one right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got one that I'm so excited about, and I'm afraid that I'm not gonna pull it off.
So no, but go ahead. You got to have the confidence, though, right?
No, I got it. I got all the facts. It's just whether people think this is interesting or not.
Sure. Well, because I'm going to bring it. You know,
okay.
I bring the thunder, so
sure.
You know, you got to bring the lightning.
So do you want to go first or you want to go second?
Backward. Time out.
What?
The other day, I was working,
and
it was storming. And do you know how like thunder happens after lightning?
Yeah.
You know how that worked?
Yeah.
Hopefully that wasn't your fact.
Fuck.
So lightning, lightning struck so close that it power surged, and I lost my power for like literally 2.3 seconds. I timed it. I'm that good. And it was so close that the thunder happened right away. So it was like, I like whatever, like got bright. All the power went out, and as the power was gone for just 2 seconds, it was like, and then the power went right back on. It was fucking crazy, dude. I was like, should I get out of here?
Yeah.
I had to text my boss and be like, I think I just got struck by lightning. So
he's like, another excuse, Robbie.
Yeah,
fucking
right?
goddamn it.
He's like, my dog again. Got to take her to the vet. Anyways, so yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
All
Let
right.
me ask you a question, Jordan.
All right, what's up?
Do you like mosquitoes?
I think out of the top, like, least favorite things in my life, they're at the top. They're the worst thing in my whole life. I hate them.
So, you don't like them?
To answer your question less complicated, I do not like them.
Way less complicated. Thank you. Well, I'm not fucking confused right now, but it's fine. Well, never mind then. Because I thought you did like them.
Oh,
so
no.
now that kind of ruined my whole fact.
No,
so,
I don't know anybody that's a fan of them.
JK! All right. Back on topic here. My brain. Anyways. How many mosquitoes do you think it would take to simultaneously sucking your blood to drain your blood?
Fucking billions, I feel like. I don't know.
I shouldn't ask the question because it's way less than $1 billion.
God damn it.
But no, that actually makes it kind of cool. Here's the science. It would take approximately like anywhere from 1 million to like 1.2, 1.4 million mosquitoes to land on you and simultaneously suck your blood at once to drain your blood completely, and you would die.
I'm really glad that I'm not taking Alpha Brain right now because that fact alone is enough for me to have fucking nightmares for the next 10 years.
Oh, I just
sounds disgusting.
So the math, I read it, and originally the website I saw it on said 12 million. So I'm glad that I dove a little deeper because I wanted to do the math on it because I'm really good at math.
Sure.
And I found another site that said 1.2 million, and I was like, oh, well, which one is it? I broke it down. Each mosquito will take about 5 microliters of blood, which is a microliter is 1/1,000,000th of a liter. Okay.
I don't know the metric system, but go ahead. Keep going.
So one mosquito is good for about 5 1/1,000,000ths of a liter of blood. Anyways, so imagine like you had a 2 liter of Coke, okay? And then a 2 liter Sprite, but like you have more Coke drinkers than Sprite drinkers, so you get that like 1 liter bottle of Coke, you know?
Yeah.
That's 5 liters, okay?
That's how much blood you have?
That's how much blood, approximately. Anywhere from, I've never on the internet.
That's not that much.
It's not a lot. It's super fucking not a lot. But
I could
also
drink
that's
all
like
of that. And like, no, I'm just kidding.
Do you drink blood?
No, I'm good. Not anymore.
Do you want to suck my blood? Anyway,
No.
so if you multiply that out to about 5 to 6 liters of blood, it comes out to about 200,000 mosquitoes per pint. So really, let's say 400,000 mosquitoes land on you and start sucking at the same time. You could survive that blast. You know what I mean?
Honestly, the thought of that many mosquitoes being in a group that are like, all right, attack him now, is terrifying.
Honestly, it's been so dry this year up here.
Yeah.
And it's really stunk for like, well, I didn't have to cut the grass as much because it didn't grow, which was nice. But also I was really hoping just for not a single drop of rain all summer so that all the mosquitoes would die.
Yeah. That would be good.
But then wouldn't like birds die, but I don't even care at this point. Fuck birds too.
Yeah,
you know,
whatever the implications of mosquitoes dying would happen, I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. I don't care if like family members now don't have pets or something. Like I don't care. I don't care.
I wasn't sure where that was. Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll sell my dogs right now just to have no mosquitoes. So I'm sorry, Layla. I love you. Anyways, okay. What's your fact? What's yours?
All right.
Oh wait.
Man.
Also,
God.
It takes one of my blood-sucking exes to drain me of my fucking blood, time, and patience. So
sure.
I just thought, so like, it's like if I were dating 1.2 million mosquitoes.
That's funny. All right. I'm back. My fucking fact.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Man, my fucking fact is like a conspiracy theory that your crazy Uncle Louie would come up with. And you would be like, yeah, he's fucking a lunatic. There's no way that's true.
You don't know my Uncle Louis, so you watch your fucking mouth. But go ahead.
This one, though, Louis' right about.
Yeah? Oh, I can't wait.
It sounds almost like the Guinness Book of World Records coming up with that. I'm sorry, the Guinness Beer Company coming up with the Guinness World Records book.
Yeah.
Like, very similar. This is the exact same thing, just a different situation. You know what a Michelin star is, right?
Yeah.
Like, for restaurants.
Yeah.
If you get like one Michelin star, it's like, wow, this fucking food is phenomenal.
Yeah.
This is good enough to be like, cool.
Creme de la creme.
Yeah. 2 Michelin stars is like, wow, this is excellent food.
Somehow better than perfect. Like twice as good.
Somehow. Yeah. It's amazing. 3 Michelin stars is the highest they'll go. And that means that the restaurant is worth going to. Like, worth traveling to go to. Like, that's the thing. So that's where this story kind of takes place here.
Yeah. I've heard of it, but I didn't know all that. Like, 3 means it's a
3's
destination.
Like, you should travel to Brazil to try out this restaurant. Okay. So anyway, in the 1900s, these French guys, Andre and Edward, they they started the Michelin Tire Company. Like the one that we all know now, the big fucking marshmallow
Michelin
guy.
Man. Yeah,
whatever I don't know why he's like that, but anyway, they started this company, and back in the day, there wasn't like any sort of reason to drive your car other than like a picnic to like a Sunday brunch or something. Like most people worked in town, most people had bikes or something. So there wasn't that many cars. There was like 2,200 cars in France at that point. And so they came up with this idea to come up with the Michelin Guide, where they would rate and review, kind of like Yelp. They would rate and review hotels and restaurants in the area to try to get people to use their tires so that they had to use and buy more, basically.
Yeah, of course.
So they would start out by just passing out these guidebooks to people. I don't know exactly where, probably gas stations and stuff. But it caught on, and after like 5 years, they started charging for them, and then 5 years after that, they got into the fine dining aspect that it is today. So by giving out these weird reviews and accolades for restaurants, they made people be like, we got to try that out. I don't care if it's 40 miles away and we get 1 mile a gallon with my Model T.
Stop for gas 3 times. Yeah, exactly.
So they came up with this fucking idea to like swindle people into using their tires more.
Genius, dude.
It, like, to me, the name, I think I saw it on TikTok or something. Somebody said that, and I was like, there's no way that's real. Like, there's no way. It's real, though. It sounds like a conspiracy theory, though, that you just made up. Like, you're like, oh, yeah, the Michelin Tire Company, they did that. But, no, it's true. It's crazy that it's still a thing. And it's, like, the most, like, prestigious thing you can get as, like, a restaurant.
Dude.
But it was started by, like, 2 brothers that were like, listen, they drive more, we get more money.
We make more money. Hey, now that is living in 3008.
Yeah, for real.
Everyone else was in 2000 and late or whatever.
For real. What I mean? For real. They
wow.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. 11 years after they started the company, they were like, we got to do something.
Yeah.
We need to trick these people into driving more than they normally would.
My wife wants a pool. Hey, the damn ball and chain. Better sell some more tires.
We're doing perfect French accents right now.
Oui, oui. C'est mon frère want mon
I don't know what you said, but it worked.
I didn't. That's why I didn't say anything. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy to think about.
I'm like so excited that somebody's going to hear our podcast and hopefully reiterate that fact to somebody.
Yeah, tell your friends.
In their lives.
Not about the podcast anymore, though. Just tell them about the Michelin stars. Yeah. How do we get a couple Michelin stars on this bad boy is what I'm wondering.
I don't know. We got to like figure it out. We got to talk to some people. And
we got to like make a good product or something, you know? Like
we got to like start like a headphone company or something and then give out fucking goofy ass awards for the best sounding podcast, and there
it is, dude.
There it is. Their headphones will wear out.
Awards, yeah. Hey, we should really start giving out Should we start calling out a podcast every week, making a new segment, just so that way they'll talk about it on their podcast?
That would be a good. I mean, at this point, I'll take anything.
Yeah, really.
Anybody wants to say anything on the air is welcome.
Please, just and if our future guests feel slighted, like we're saying that we'll take anybody, you should, because we will. Okay, so just kidding. Who do you guys want to see? If you are our friends, I mean, we do obviously have I feel like we've now waited so long on some people that it's like they need to be a big episode. Like, I feel like episode 50, we need to have a guest, you know?
Sure. We're only 4 away, bro. So
I know, that's crazy. So
it's nuts.
We're here, dude.
We're here. And we're almost done with this podcast.
Oh man, I'm
not just this
almost
episode,
asleep.
The entire.
Oh no, we're done with it.
We're done.
Well, eventually we're gonna start running out of athletes with numbers that high, so we're gonna just have to quit at that point.
I think 100. Like, do we just have like a big party and then call it a day? Like,
and just call it. Yeah, I think so. If we're gonna call it, we might as well just do it now, because honestly, I'm tired. Okay, just in general, but also of doing this podcast. So.
I mean, now that football season is here, it's gonna be difficult because we're gonna be like wanting to record and like, oh, I don't know if my fantasy lineup isn't set.
I'm itching to check that Green Bay. Why don't you check the Green Bay score and give us an update where we're at?
I'm so scared right now. It's gonna be fucking. Oh God. Green Bay. It's 31-3 Saints with 10:55 in the fourth right now.
Wow,
so
dude.
I think we can say Bears Super Bowl is happening this year.
Go Bears.
Let's go. Da Bears. That's it for the podcast.
So far the Lions I think lost today. The Vikings lost.
Yeah.
And the Packers.
So,
we'll see. There's still 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so
seriously,
I'm not fucking saying it.
Aaron Rodgers, desperate Aaron Rodgers is a scary Aaron Rodgers. Like,
yeah, exactly.
He's going to throw fucking 5 Hail Marys and
I meant to
all.
mention this earlier, but we watched that Bears-Packers game at your house. It was like a housewarming party. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like the first half, the Bears are just spanking the Packers, and we're like, I'm just jaying all over the place. We're like having a blast. We're all laughing. Everyone's like, and by like the fourth quarter, everyone's kind of like, okay, what's going on? And then we lost the lead, and it was like the party was over. Was not. We were not.
I got to work the next day, and I remember IMing somebody that is a Packer fan. But like I said, I'm pretty realistic about whatever is going on, so I have no problem with, talking shit about my own team, basically. And I wrote to him, and I was like, dude, that first half yesterday was the most fun I've ever had watching any game in my entire life. It was so awesome. And he wrote back, and the second half? And I was like, the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like,
what a heartbreak.
I couldn't sleep that night. It was fucking brutal.
If the Bears can pull off a miracle and beat the Rams today, then we'll be in first place, and maybe for the only time all year.
Well,
so let's
we
hope.
Got to celebrate. So
yeah, we are definitely going to. Hey, you're going to go watch the game with some of your coworkers, right?
I am. Yeah, we got some chip and dip and some cupcake stuff made. Because Steph is obsessed with like proving that she's the best wife ever. Like, I told her, I was like, this isn't just for me. This is so they could be like, wow, what a lucky guy Jordan is.
Yeah.
She claimed that that's not the case, but that's the case. Which, I don't know. We get cupcakes out of it, so I don't care.
How many cookies has she made since I left?
None.
Exactly.
You showed up, and how many she made?
2 batches of peanut butter and chocolate chip.
There was fucking 50-plus cookies made
donuts,
for Robbie's arrival.
It's almost like she knows me. She was like, let's just fatten him up a little bit. This guy's going to have the best time. But yeah. That's gonna be fun. I feel like a proud dad or like a supportive ex. I'm like, yeah, go. I want you to meet new people and
It's I'm a little nervous, but I'm all right. I somehow
the Bears game here, so it's like
sometimes you know how like stressful situations yield like very awesome results. Like most of the time when I'm like, man, I don't want to be that guy. I know when I walk in, I'm just gonna be doing like a spot on Pee Wee Herman impression, and everybody's gonna be rolling on the floor. I don't know. It'll just come about and it'll be over with. and I'll just be the life of the party. So it's as long as we're winning, I think we'll be all right.
Not gonna happen. All righty,
let's do this.
Have fun.
That's episode 46. Thank you guys for listening.
We appreciate you guys for listening as always. Yeah,
send us an email.
Please.
twofuckingidiotspod@gmail.com.
Absolutely.
Hit us up on TikTok, Instagram. I don't know, text message. If you want my full number, let me know.
224. All right. We love you guys.
I feel like it wouldn't be that bad, but I also don't answer the phone ever. So
if in the off chance someday this podcast gets like a serious following,
that's not going to happen.
You know, someone on Reddit on the wiki would be like, "Oh, this is his phone number."
Well, let's hopefully cross that terrible bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah,
thank you guys for listening. Have a good day.
Thanks again.
We'll see you whenever. Yeah, we'll see you then. Bye.
Happy or sad, it's story time.